What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mystic B, and I'm here with a yoga video. I like to do yoga to work out. This helps me with my chronic illness and the limitations that I face, and it helps me kind of stay fit, stay active. And I had to challenge myself because it had been a while since I've done yoga, since I've stepped back on my mat. I was getting overwhelmed and busy with work, and I just could not find the time or the space or even the energy to step on my mat. So I started today with a lazy yoga video. That was literally what the yoga video was called, a lazy yoga day, where there's like no standing or anything in this yoga video. It's just a 20-minute practice of breathing and stretching. And sometimes with my workouts, that's kind of just what I need. I need a good stretch after, sitting at a desk all day. And I need to work on my breathing and make sure that I'm staying in control, I'm staying emotionally well at all times. Here in that yoga video, it has some mantras for us to repeat. So I'm kind of just getting into the setting, getting into the mood, working on my breathing at this point. But again, this was me stepping back onto the mat. It was a series that I was working on called Stepping Back on the Mat. I literally had stepped off the mat for a while, and this was a great reintroduction back into my yoga practice. It's important to practice yoga. If you're a yogi, it's important to get regular practice in and make sure that you're stretching. And it helps me work on my flexibility, helps me stay a little limber. Like I said, I work at a desk, so I'm sitting at a desk for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And it's important to stretch these muscles, stretch your neck muscles, stretch your leg muscles, stretch your back muscles, staying fit, staying active. At this point, I just got off from work. I went to work wearing that. I got off from work and I was like, I'm going to do yoga today. It was a priority for me, and I had to make sure that I did not skip another week of yoga. So that's why I picked like the least rigorous yoga video to do. I didn't need to go in doing like core yoga or like fast-paced yoga, something that was more intermediate, which is where my skill level is. This was just a reintroduction back onto my mat, so I wanted to be gentle with myself. I wanted to take my time, take it slow. And so here I'm doing some twists, doing some back stretches, and again, this is also like helping with my upper back, helping my lower back, but helping with my mental, helping with my emotional. Like I said, giving myself the space and the time. I feel as if like sometimes for me, I get so busy in the day, so overwhelmed with work, so overwhelmed with the negativity of the world. And I get into a place where I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything to work on myself. I don't want to do anything to improve myself. And I'm stuck on the couch scrolling and looking at other people's lives, comparing myself to other people, which is never a positive thing, never a good thing. So I wanted to make sure that I made the time, made the space, made it a priority. To do these few little stretches wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing. It probably didn't add anything to anything. Definitely didn't help me with any type of weight loss. It definitely didn't make me any stronger, but it just helped me let myself know that even with like a bad day at work, even with a busy day at work, even when I'm tired after work, even when I don't feel like it. It's good to have a routine. It's good to work on yourself, self-improvement, self-development. This is a lesson for me in that I'm not trying to give all of my energy and all of my time to work. While work is very important and I do want to prioritize work, of course, like I need that as a way to self-sustain and survive. I also need to make sure that I'm making time to do the things that are important to me, to do the things that help me to fill my cup with self-care. I'm no good to anybody if I'm not in a good place emotionally, physically, mentally, if I feel drained, if I feel burnt out. I'm not good at my job. I'm not good as a wife, as a sister, as a friend. I'm not any good to anybody if I'm not good to myself. And so prioritizing things for myself is very important to do. It's hard to do. It's very hard to do when you're putting everything above yourself, and especially when you're in survival mode. For the longest time, I was in survival mode. My job was only a couple of months new. I just been on my job a couple months. So that was a big life-changing moment for me to have to get back into working, get adjusted to this new job, get adjusted to my new coworkers and my new environment. And I've been in survival mode all this time. So now that it's been a couple of months that I've been on my job, it's time to get back into feeding into me and my self-care. It's time to get out of survival mode. I'm glad that I have that ability to turn on survival mode when I need to. That's something to be very grateful for. A lot of people don't have that in them. Some people are not able to do that. So I'm glad that I got through that tough time of being able to survive. I'm glad that I'm a couple of months on my job and I feel a little bit more security. And now I'm able to go back into my self-improvement, self-development. And part of that is practicing yoga for me. It's good for my self-care. It's good for my mental health. It contributes to my physical health in a way that I can with my limitations. So I'm so grateful for this time. As you can see, like I said, this was a very lazy yoga day where I didn't even get up. I didn't stand up. I didn't do any rigorous yoga moves. The most I did was down facing dog, child's pose, stretched out a little bit, but now I'm winding down. It's the end of the yoga practice. And I was just so grateful for those 20 minutes that I had to dedicate that time to this. I didn't have to dedicate that 20 minutes to making money or worrying about somebody else or taking care of something for somebody else. I was taking care of this yoga for me and my body. And I was just so grateful for that time. Sometimes working out, sometimes contributing to ourselves is very minimal, but comes with a lot of gratitude in it. That's a wrap on today's journey, my shining stars. Remember, just like the moon, your light never fades. It just moves through phases. Keep growing, keep glowing, and never dim your shine for anyone.